It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Monday, the 3rd of May. I'm Michael Groff. Pretty typical weather for this time of year. Dry conditions, temperatures close to average today. And then we'll see a warming trend through much of the week with high temperatures getting very close to the century mark, a level that we still have yet to achieve so far this year, but likely to see that by Thursday. And then maybe just a little bit cooler as we head into the weekend and next week. And we'll get into all of that in just a moment, but since last we spoke, we wrapped up the month of April, and if it felt hotter and drier than average, that's because it was. Overall, April 2021 will go down in Phoenix as the 6th warmest on record, and with just 1/100th of an inch of rain officially in the bucket at Sky Harbor, the 34th driest overall. And speaking of climate stats, here's the almanac from yesterday. 94 degrees the afternoon high, 71 was the morning low, the normal high 90, the normal low 65. And as we look outside now, here just before 7 a.m., clear sky to begin this day. And we're rather mild, 66 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 35, relative humidity 32%. The winds are light and the barometer 29.67 inches and rising. Temperatures this morning, 54 is the cool spot at Fort McDowell, but otherwise we are in the 60s to around 70 through much of the metro. Temperatures should top off in the upper 80s to near 90 this afternoon. The upper air look across the contiguous United States reveals a rather wavy pattern. We've got a trough out here across the southwest United States. This far south, it's pretty dry for us, but it will help to usher in some slightly cooler temperatures today, along with some breezy conditions at times. But look off to the west and you see a big ridge there, and that means a warming trend for the rest of the week. The watch warning map is rather quiet for this time of year. We do have a couple of severe thunderstorm and flash flood warnings over sections of Middle Tennessee right now, but otherwise, not a whole lot. A couple of wind advisories, some red flag warnings in the usual locations, but not much else to speak of. Now, the convective outlook, a little bit of a different story here. A risk of severe storms extends from North Texas all the way through the Midwest, the Middle Atlantic states, and down to the Deep South. And that's highlighted by that enhanced risk from near Jonesboro and Fort Smith, Arkansas, north and eastward toward Evansville, Indiana. Here's the precipitation outlook. This is valid through next Monday morning from the WPC. No rain expected here in Phoenix. Not much statewide. There might be an isolated shower or thunderstorm in the eastern mountains of our state today, but otherwise, typically dry weather across much of the southwest to continue. And we'll talk about why that is and everything else as we take a look at modeling. Here we go. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And what you're looking at here is the upper look at about 18,000 feet off the ground. Got a trough over the northern plains, one coming out of the southwest and into the southern plains today. A dry northwesterly flow across much of Arizona today. So down at the surface, sunny sky, a light breeze this afternoon here in Phoenix. High temperatures, upper 80s to near 90. And yes, isolated showers and thunderstorms in the far eastern mountains of our state this afternoon, and that probably won't amount to much of anything. Tonight, we're clear with breezy westerly winds in the evening. Those will die out before midnight. Overnight lows mainly in the 60s. And then tomorrow, sunny, warmer, highs low to mid-90s. Mid to upper 90s on Wednesday with high pressure firmly in control here across the southwest. And on Thursday, this is maybe going to be our first 100-degree day of the year. We're forecasting a high temperature range of 97 to 100. Here's Friday. The ridge will begin to flatten out in response to more energy across the northern tier states. High temperatures fall back a few degrees, and we'll see that cooling trend, if you want to call it that, into the weekend. Highs getting back into the lower and middle 90s on Saturday, upper 80s and low 90s on Sunday. But each day, the sky remains sunny. Just some light breezes, especially in the afternoon. Could see a few gusty winds, maybe up to 20 miles per hour, and that's about it. Here's a week from today. This is Monday, the 10th of May. We've got troughing over the Great Lakes and a ridge off to the west of us, a dry northwesterly flow here. That looks dry and seasonal. And looking out 10 days, this is Wednesday, the 12th. An upper low or a weak wave to the west of us, and that might bring in a few high clouds, but nothing really major to come of that. High pressure still remains just off the west coast, so we look to stay dry. All right, speaking of dry, here's a look at precipitation off the GFS ensemble for the next couple of weeks in Phoenix, and what you're seeing there is nothing. And temperatures off the national blend of models will warm it up. Highs getting pretty close to the century mark either Wednesday or Thursday, and then slightly lower temperatures into the weekend and perhaps into early next week. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, and click that notification bell so that whenever a brand new video is posted, you'll get the notice. Your comments, questions, and suggestions always encouraged as well. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. You guys be safe, stay cool and hydrated out there, and have yourselves a beautiful Monday.